This video takes you inside two completely different worlds of sprinting: the raw, unpredictable energy of youth competition and the polished dominance of elite performance. On one side, we break down the women's 100 meters at the Italian U18/Allieve Championships, where young athletes are still shaping their identities on the track. You'll see how races at this level are often decided not just by speed, but by developing technique, race awareness, and the ability to handle pressure. On the other side, we analyze a masterclass from Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, one of the greatest sprinters in history. Her 10.70 run at the Jamaican Championships shows what sprinting looks like when every phase of the race is executed with precision and confidence. From her controlled start to her explosive mid-race acceleration, this performance highlights the difference between potential and proven greatness. By comparing these two races, you'll understand how sprinters evolve, what separates young talents from world-class athletes, and which small details make the biggest difference over just 100 meters. This is not just about who wins, but how races are won at different stages of a career.
Medals all around.
Brianna Williams,
Olympic champion at 4x1 last year, world junior champion in the 100, 200 back in 2018, sixth at the World Championship Indoor this year.
Dominique Clark, running unattached.
Dominique Clark stepping up to deliver a special performance in a very hot race.
Julia Smith in 7 MVP International.
Yeah, great to see her back. 2019 World Championship medalist in the 4x1. Had a setback last year, but good to see her back up and running.
Jodine Williams of Racers in 8.
Has been running on the local circuit at the Velocity Fest meets and the Jubilee Series. Let's see if she can get through to the semifinals.
So Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in 4, the world leader, 10.67 seconds. And she ran it twice for good measure. Most recently just this past weekend in Paris. So she's made the trip, the long flight home. She's back in the 100 meters here and already has a bye to the World Championships.
In the 100 meters.
Set.
And cleanly away, good start for Brianna Williams. Fraser-Pryce also has a good start, so too Ramona Burchell. It's Fraser-Pryce, Williams and Burchell. Fraser-Pryce steps away and looks superb. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, 10.69. That's the flash time. That is the flash time for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Let's see the wind.
The contrast between youth potential and established greatness is one of the most compelling narratives in athletics, and few examples illustrate this better than placing the Italian U18 Allieve Championships alongside the commanding performance of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce at the 2022 Jamaican National Championships. These two races, separated by experience, pressure, and competitive context, reveal not only the evolution of sprinting ability, but also the journey from promise to dominance. At the Italian U18 Championships, the women's 100 meters embodied the raw, unpredictable nature of developing talent. From the moment the athletes stepped onto the track, there was a sense of anticipation shaped by uncertainty. Unlike elite competitions, where patterns of execution are refined and consistent, youth races are defined by variation. Some athletes rely on explosive starts, others on late acceleration, and many are still discovering their optimal sprinting mechanics. This diversity was evident immediately out of the blocks, where several competitors reacted sharply, while others focused on controlled, balanced openings. In contrast, Fraser-Pryce's race in Jamaica demonstrated a completely different level of precision. Even in a preliminary heat, her execution reflected years of experience at the highest level. While younger athletes often treat the start as a decisive moment, Fraser-Pryce showed that elite sprinters understand how to distribute effort across all phases of the race. Her slightly conservative start was not a weakness, but a calculated approach, allowing her to build momentum and unleash her acceleration at exactly the right moment. By the 40 to 50 meter mark, both races began to reveal their defining characteristics. In the Italian final, this phase marked the transition where the early leader attempted to hold off challengers who were just reaching maximum velocity. The race tightened as athletes with different strengths, some favoring stride length, others stride frequency, began to converge. The outcome remained uncertain, with multiple contenders still in contention. Meanwhile, Fraser-Pryce's race was already being decided. As she moved through the middle phase, her acceleration became decisive. What separates elite sprinters from developing ones is not just speed, but efficiency and timing. Fraser-Pryce's transition into maximum velocity was seamless, her stride pattern controlled, and her upper body remarkably relaxed. By the 50-meter mark, she had not only caught her rivals but clearly distanced herself, turning a competitive heat into a demonstration of superiority. The final 30 meters further emphasized the gap between potential and mastery. In the U18 race, this phase introduced visible tension. Young athletes often struggle to maintain relaxation under pressure, and small technical breakdowns, tightened shoulders, shortened stride length, can alter the outcome dramatically. The eventual winner distinguished herself not by overwhelming speed, but by composure. Her ability to stay relaxed allowed her to maintain rhythm and edge ahead in a tightly contested finish, with second and third place separated by minimal margins. Fraser-Pryce, on the other hand, turned the final meters into a formality. While her competitors fought to sustain their speed, she appeared almost effortless, maintaining form and cadence without visible strain. Her 10.70 performance, achieved without maximal exertion, highlighted a key difference. Elite sprinters are not only fast, they are economical in their movement. Every step is optimized, every phase executed with intention. Another crucial distinction lies in the psychological dimension. For the Italian U18 athletes, the race represented opportunity, an introduction to high-pressure competition, and a chance to establish themselves within the national system. The nerves, the variability, and the dramatic shifts in position all reflect athletes still adapting to competitive stress. For Fraser-Pryce, the context was entirely different. As one of the most decorated sprinters in history, her performance carried expectations, but also control. She was not reacting to the race, she was dictating it. Even in a preliminary round, her presence alone shaped the dynamics of the field, reinforcing her status as a benchmark for excellence. Ultimately, these two races represent different points along the same trajectory. The Italian U18 final offers a glimpse into the future, athletes experimenting, learning, and gradually refining their craft. Fraser-Pryce's performance represents the destination, a level where technique, experience, and confidence converge into dominance. Together, they tell a complete story of sprinting development. Today's youth athletes, with their raw speed and competitive hunger, are laying the foundation for tomorrow's elite performances. And performances like Fraser-Pryce's serve as both inspiration and standard, a reminder of what is possible when talent is fully realized.